Yeah, we're 4 months into the ownership of the ID.3, and we like it just as much as we did the first month of it. So it's only been one extra issue that came up. That was the cruise control. It's malfunctioning now. So it's still airbag light and now the cruise control, but I don't see that as a big problem. So okay, let's take the car for a drive. Talk a little bit more about the car after 4 months. Cold period is over. We experienced some 24, 25 minus Celsius degrees, and that made some took a little longer time to charge the car, and it used a whole lot more electricity when it was that cold. See the ice on the road, it's melting away. So spring is coming. Yes, it is. I press the cruise control setting. It says it's deactivated. Yeah, it's deactivated. Just met the Volkswagen E-Up electrical car. Though it doesn't use the D on the car, it's regenerating a whole lot just on the D if you just give it a little time. There's the speed bump. Yes. So it's and the seating position I set pretty high. I have a Dodge Durango, and I had a Chrysler Voyager that we got rid of when we bought this car, and we have just about as good seats and height in this car, and an armrest. I really love that armrest, if you can see it there. Yeah. So it's really comfortable to drive. The sun is really bright today. Went over to the Circle K. car is kind of filthy, is it? So I'm just gonna wash it off. So that's what I'm gonna do. It was just a fast one with just water just to get up the dirt. That made a little difference. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Well, let's move on. Well, the car got a wash, and I'm sitting here in the city. That's what I can see around me. So this weekend that's coming up, we're going for a little road trip on Saturday. So I'm thinking about making a little movie about that trip. See how far we can go on the charge. So that's coming up on another video. So yeah, we're still enjoying this ride. No complaints. Because the bugs we knew about when we bought the car, it would be some bugs. So we're waiting on being called in to get the the update on the car. See on the First Mover on Facebook that people, after they got the update the way the car should be, there's no problem with the car. So I'm looking forward to see how that's gonna be. And we have also a system in the car that you can talk to the car, and sometimes it even tells one joke. If you ask it to tell a joke, it tells one joke. So yeah, so the cars, you talk to the car and the car talks to you. So let's see here if I can make it talk. I'll tell her I love her and see what she says. ID3, jeg elsker deg.
Tusen takk. Jeg elsker meg også.
I just told the car that I loved her, and she said, I love me too. So there's some things you can talk and say, and you can, if you're alone in the car, you're not alone, you can talk to the car. It doesn't always tell you things that has any meaning, but she also says other things, like I don't have a clue. It's not on the map, or not here or there or whatever. Kan du fortelle en vits?
Kan du si det en gang til?
Fortell meg en vits.
Oi, det har ikke utviklerne mine lært meg, men jeg kan jo gjøre et forsøk. Har du sett den nye filmen om lastebiler? Nei, men jeg har sett traileren.
Yeah, she told me a joke in Norwegian. Have you seen the movie about the cars? No, I haven't, but I've seen the trailer. Ha ha, yeah. So you can tell her to, it's, let's see here. ID3, det er kaldt her.
Ok, det blir straks varmere.
I just told her it's cold in here, so he said, okay, it'll be soon warmer. So she just put up the degrees. So there's a lot of things you can just drive, just tell the car what to do. And she actually does it. But sometimes she misunderstands. So you gotta treat this woman a little gentle. So she'll probably get smarter by time, over time. So yeah, I usually try to use this car just as a normal car. I don't just jump in, turn on, turn off line assistant, just drive. That's what I do, and she hasn't failed me yet. So that's that. So pure and simple. You have this screen here, probably seen it in all the videos, and you have this screen here, and you have different things. You have the car menu. So here's charging. You can see we got 85%. If it was 20 minus degrees outside now, I wouldn't have 85%. I would be down very low, much lower, because of heating in the car and the time I've driven. And this here, places to charge, it says the function is not here yet. So that's the thing I'm waiting on with the update of the car. That charging place is showing up on the screen here. And here's the thing about the car. And you have the tires, things about the tires, and you got the different things, stages, Let's see how far the cars. So now we're driven 5,503 kilometers. The tire pressure is okay, and service things is okay. So and then we have how far we've driven from the beginning, from charging. Yeah. So it's easy to understand the car system here. You don't have to be a genius in this car to understand it. And you got the phone, radio, navigation, radio. You got a list up here with different radio stations. But on YouTube, I can't play any music from over here because then I can't put the video up because of rights to the music. Gives me problems. So yeah, it's a comfortable car, good space inside, good space back here. Not many people have been back here so far. So yeah. So would I recommend this car? Yeah, I would. It's a good car. So far, it's a good car. So no, we're going home. This channel, Lifetime Story Volkswagen ID.3, tells the story of this car. And it might get boring for some, and for others, they will experience what I experienced. So far, it's a pretty new car. It's 4 months old, and no big issues yet. So, but down the road, things will happen, and when that happens, people will know what goes wrong and what's good about it. Now, I guess this car will be in production for many years, like the Volkswagen Beetle and the Volkswagen Golf. This is the Volkswagen's ID.3, so it's a new era, electric era, and it has and it's back wheel driven like the Volkswagen Beetle that came out many years ago. So I'm hoping this car will be as reliable as the first ID and the second ID, as they call it. So when the car's been in production for, let's see, 5 years, people want to buy this type of car in about somewhere around 5 years, people can go and see what problem was happening to this car in the first 5 years, or whatever. You can look it up. That's the main thing about this channel, is to tell the story, what's good or what's bad when things happen. When will the wheel bearing, when will shocks be needed to be replaced, and every part of the car. So that's what this movie is all about. This documentary is all about, is how good will it be. So, well, I'm on my way home, washed the car, and I talked a little bit about it. and I hope it didn't get too boring. And if you liked it or liked the channel, you're welcome to subscribe, and you only will get notification when there's a new movie up. And I put up one movie every month, and sometimes might be one or two extras. Depends on if I'm on a longer trip that I'm making a movie about. That's gonna happen next weekend. We're going south in Norway, a little south of Oslo. It's a place called Tønsberg. And I'm gonna start with a fully charged battery and see how many miles we get out of the car before we need to charge it again. So that's gonna be interesting, because I only had one trip that's been long enough to see how far we got on that charge, and this was 33.5 Norwegian miles, or 330 thereabouts kilometers. So yeah, so enjoy every day, stay in the moment, and think positive, and be careful when you're driving, and see you later, alligator. That's why I'm a crocodile.